stop and open your heart completely. God has chosen this person as your life partner for 20 and 25. The name will shock you when it's finally revealed. This isn't random chance or wishful thinking, but divine orchestration at the highest level. Listen, with your soul right now, heaven has been arranging this divine partnership for years, carefully aligning circumstances and spiritual growth to prepare both of you for this sacred union. Angels have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to clear obstacles and create the perfect pathway to connection. Understand this profound truth: the Creator Himself has selected this specific person has your perfect spiritual complement, someone whose soul resonates with yours at a frequency that creates divine harmony. This partnership has been written in heaven's plan since before your birth. Feel the significance deeply. This revelation comes now because 2025 represents a divinely appointed time when both your souls will be perfectly prepared for union. The spiritual alignment occurring in this coming year creates ideal conditions for this heavenly ordained partnership to flourish. Open your awareness fully. The name about to be revealed may shock you, because divine wisdom often transcends human expectation. Heaven's perspective sees connections and possibilities invisible to limited human understanding. Type by open to divine revelation to signal your readiness to receive this sacred knowledge. Your acknowledgement creates the spiritual receptivity needed for heaven to disclose your divinely chosen partner. Touch the like button with faithful intention. This simple action signals to the spiritual realm that you're ready to receive heaven's revelation about your divine life partner. Angels watch for this gesture of openness before proceeding with the sacred disclosure process. Prepare your heart carefully. The coming revelation requires spiritual receptivity beyond ordinary understanding. Divine partnerships transcend human selection criteria, revealing connections ordained by perfect heavenly wisdom. Trust the divine process completely. Heaven's matchmaking operates through perfect knowledge of soul compatibility and shared spiritual purpose. Human preferences often miss the profound soul connections that God clearly sees. Understand heaven's perfect timing. This revelation comes precisely when both souls have reached necessary preparation for divine union. Earlier disclosure might have found unprepared hearts later would delay heaven's beautiful plan. Know this sacred truth. God orchestrates divine partnerships not merely for personal happiness, but for kingdom purpose. Your coming union serves spiritual objectives that extend far beyond individual fulfillment. Type 1. Accept divine matching to confirm your willingness to receive heaven's chosen partner. This sacred agreement activates the celestial revelation sequence, bringing you closer to knowing the identity that will initially shock, but ultimately fulfill your deepest soul longings. Look back with awakened awareness. Heaven has been sending divine markers about this coming partnership for months. These spiritual breadcrumbs now form a clear path leading to your divinely chosen partner. Notice the dream patterns first. Angels often use dream states to prepare souls for divine connections. Those recurring dreams of meeting someone whose face remains just beyond recognition are heavenly preparation for the coming revelation. Recognize synchronicity's language. Those coincidental references to specific names, places, or connections that keep appearing in your experience. Divine orchestration, creating recognition. Pathways for the coming partner. Revelation, feel the heart. Preparations, unexplained emotions, sudden compassion for specific situations, or spontaneous prayers for someone unknown. Your spirit is responding to heaven's preparation for divinely understand the life adjustments, recent unexpected changes in circumstances, living situation, or daily patterns. Angels rearranging external realities to accommodate the divine partnership. God has ordained. Pay attention to spiritual confirmations, passages about divine relationships suddenly standing out in spiritual texts, messages about partnership appearing from unexpected sources, or an inner knowing about coming union. Heaven is confirming the approaching revelation. Type 1. Recognize heaven's signs. If these divine markers resonate with your experience, your acknowledgement strengthens angelic ability to continue the sacred revelation process, bringing you closer to the shocking yet perfect identity of your divine partner. Understand divine partnership deeply. God creates soul connections that transcend ordinary relationships, establishing spiritual unions that serve both personal transformation and kingdom purposes. Your coming partnership carries with this sacred designation. See beyond physical attraction. While human relationships often begin with external factors, divine partnerships root in soul resonance, an energetic compatibility designed by heavenly wisdom to create perfect spiritual complementarity. Grasp this sacred mystery. Your divine partner carries soul qualities precisely matched to your own, not identical, but perfectly complementary. Where you carry strength, they may bring balance. Where you face challenges, they offer completion. Recognize eternal purpose. This partnership was designed before either soul entered physical existence. Heaven's blueprint included this connection as part of both life journeys, creating a divine appointment now approaching fulfillment. Feel the difference clearly. Ordinary relationships require consistent efforts to maintain connection. Divine partnerships are naturally sustained by soul resonance through heavenly design. The ease of belonging together becomes immediately recognizable. Ibel trust, perfect wisdom. Here the name that will shock you carries divine fingerprints, evidence of perfect heavenly selection that transcends human matchmaking limitations. The surprise itself serves spiritual awakening. Type 1. Honest soul connection. To acknowledge the sacred nature of divine partnership. This declaration opens your spiritual perception to recognize the soul resonance when your partner's identity is revealed. See Heaven's perfect calendar. The year 2025 carries special spiritual significance for divine partnerships, creating unique energetic conditions that support soul unions ordained by God. This cosmic timing is no coincidence. Understand celestial alignments. Spiritual forces are arranging precisely timed introductions or reconnections that align perfectly with broader divine purposes unfolding on earth. Your partnership plays a specific role in heaven's larger plan. Recognize preparation periods. These coming months represent sacred preparation time as angels complete final arrangements for your divine meeting. Each week brings you energetically closer to the destined encounter. Feel heaven's acceleration. The divine timing for 2025. Partnerships reflects spiritual acceleration occurring globally. An awakening period requiring divinely connected couples to anchor new frequencies of love and service. Trust. Divine orchestration. God has calculated the perfect moment for this revelation and subsequent union. Not too early before preparation is complete, not too late to fulfill heaven's timeline. Every detail reflects perfect wisdom. Accept this sacred schedule. Your spiritual readiness aligns with heaven's timetable, creating divine convergence that makes 2025 the appointed season for this life-changing partnership to manifest fully in your experience. Type E. Align with divine timing to synchronize your heart with heaven's perfect schedule. This acceptance creates harmonious flow with the spiritual forces bringing your divine partner into clear recognition. Begin heart preparation. Now heaven reveals specific spiritual practices that create optimal conditions for divine partnership recognition. These sacred preparations ensure you're fully ready for the coming union. Create inner sanctuary. First, daily meditation focused on divine love expands your heart's capacity to recognize your heaven-chosen partner. This practice builds a senile spiritual receptivity. Release attachment to expectations. Human preconceptions about ideal partners often block recognition of divinely selected connections. Surrender these limited ideas to make space for heaven's perfect choice. Purify your energy field. Prayer, combined with forgiveness practice, clears emotional residue from past relationships, creating clean spiritual space for new divine connection. Establish partnership with heaven. Daily conversation with divine guidance strengthens your connection to the very wisdom orchestrating your coming union. Type 1. Prepare my heart to activate these spiritual readiness practices. Your commitment signals heaven to increase divine assistance with your preparation process. Witness divine intervention. Now angels are actively clearing obstacles that might delay your divine partnership. These heavenly helpers work tirelessly on both practical and spiritual levels. See barriers dissolving. First, past relationship wounds, carrying emotional blockages. Divine healing energy now targets these specific spiritual restrictions, restoring your heart's full capacity. Notice circumstantial shifting physical limitations like distance or timing conflicts. Heaven orchestrates surprising solutions through divine synchronicity. Recognize mindset transformations limiting beliefs about relationships. Angels deliver thought renovations that align your thinking with divine truth about sacred partnership. Feel freedom. Expanding each obstacle removed creates greater spiritual liberty to recognize and embrace the divine partner. God has selected Type 1. Welcome, divine clearing to accelerate heaven's obstacle removal process. Your cooperation multiplies angelic effectiveness in eliminating barriers to your divinely or ordained partnership. Focus your spiritual attention. The divine revelation begins with the first letter of your heaven-selected partner's name. This initial disclosure creates energetic connection to their soul signature. Feel energy patterns shifting as heaven prepares to reveal this first sacred clue. Energy moves through your awareness. Pay attention to which letter creates resonance in your heart center. Watch for internal illumination. The letters M, J, or S carry special vibrational significance in this revelation process. One will create distinctive spiritual recognition, trust, intuitive guidance. Here your soul already knows your partner's identity. At deeper levels, this revelation simply brings unconscious knowledge into conscious awareness. Notice physical confirmations when the correct letter appears in your awareness. Subtle physical sensations often accompany the recognition. Warmth in your chest or sudden peace. Type 1. Receive divine revelation to open fully to heaven's disclosure. This sacred acknowledgement activates the final sequence of your partner's identity. Revelation. Understand divine matching wisdom. God creates perfect spiritual partnerships through complementary soul designs. Your divinely chosen partner carries precisely matching spiritual DNA. See beyond surface assessment. Heaven's compatibility calculations include soul purpose alignment, spiritual gift complementarity, and divine mission synchronicity, factors invisible to human matchmaking. Feel energetic resonance. Truth. When divine partners connect, their combined energy field creates harmonic frequencies that support accelerated spiritual development for both souls. Recognize growth design patterns. The partner heaven has selected provides essential qualities for your spiritual evolution, while receiving exactly what they need from your unique soul gifts. Trust. Heavenly assessment. Completely God's selection reflects perfect knowledge of both manifested qualities and latent potentials within each soul. Type 1. Trust divine matching to align with heaven's perfect selection process. This sacred acceptance opens your heart to recognize the divine compatibility. Glimpse your sacred purpose. This divine partnership carries a specific spiritual assignment that neither soul could fulfill alone. Heaven unites you for both personal joy and kingdom service. See beyond romantic fulfillment. While human partnerships often focus on personal happiness, divine unions serve greater spiritual purposes through combined energy gifts and calling. Understand mission activation timing. The 2025 timeline connects directly with divine assignments awaiting your united spiritual service. Feel shared calling awakening as your partnership develops. Mutual spiritual purpose becomes increasingly clear, revealing divine intention behind your specific connection. Recognize spiritual impact potential together. Your combined light creates influence possibilities beyond what either could manifest individually. Type 1. Embrace sacred purpose to activate conscious participation with heaven's mission for your partnership. This willing engagement accelerates divine blueprint manifestation. Follow heaven's guidance carefully. Divine partnerships require spiritual discernment. Beyond physical attraction or personality assessments, these instructions ensure accurate recognition of your heaven-selected partner. Trust. Soul recognition first. Your spirit carries innate ability to recognize divinely ordained connections through peaceful knowing that transcends logical analysis. Watch for divine confirmation signs. Heaven provides multiple verification markers: synchronistic timing, spiritual peace, divine endorsement through multiple sources, and unmistakable inner knowing. Notice energetic resonance. Physical proximity with your divine partner creates a distinctive energy field harmonic that registers as familiarity, comfort, and rightness, beyond explanation. Follow peace perfectly among all confirmation signs. Divine peace provides the most reliable verification of a heaven-ordained partnership. This sacred tranquility creates bone-deep certainty. Type 1. Activate spiritual discernment to enhance your recognition abilities. This declaration awakens perception needed to identify your divine partner. Amid potential confusion, receive divine covering. Now, heaven assigned specialized guardian angels to protect divinely ordained partnerships from unnecessary challenges or external interference. This spiritual shield activates even before physical connection occurs. Understand sacred boundaries. Divine partnerships receive special protection against energies that might otherwise create discord or misunderstanding. Angels maintain these spiritual firewalls when both partners maintain conscious connection to divine guidance. Recognize opposition sources because divine partnerships carry kingdom purpose. They sometimes face targeted challenges from energies opposing spiritual advancement. Heavenly protection specifically addresses these strategic vulnerabilities. Feel protective presence consistently. Angels station themselves around divine partnerships, creating energetic security that both partners often perceive as unusual peace amid circumstances that might otherwise create distress or conflict. Trust interference management. Heaven actively redirects people, situations, or influences that might unnecessarily complicate divine partnership development. This heavenly boundary maintenance often operates invisibly, but effectively accept continuous coverage from initial connection through relationship development. Angelic forces maintain vigilant protection over unions serving divine purposes. This covering requires only your conscious acceptance to activate fully. Type 1. Welcome divine protection to authorize heaven's full security deployment around your coming sacred partnership. This permission enhances angelic abilities to maintain optimal conditions for your relationship's divine purpose fulfillment. Prepare for divine disclosure. Heaven now begins the final sequence of revealing your life partner's complete identity. This sacred process brings unconscious soul knowledge into clear conscious awareness of spiritual receptivity. Fully, the name about to be revealed carries a divine energy signature that your soul recognizes instantly. Though your mind may initially experience shock at heaven's perfect but unexpected choice, feel energetic resonance intensifying. As the revelation approaches completion, increased heart center activation often occurs. Warmth, expansiveness, or peaceful certainty that confirms divine selection. Authenticity. Understand initial surprise purpose. The shocking aspect of this revelation serves an important spiritual function, breaking preconceived limitations about partnership possibilities while demonstrating God's higher wisdom that transcends human expectations. Trust progressive illumination rather than instant complete disclosure. Heaven often reveals divine partnerships through graduated recognition that allows proper integration of this life-changing divine truth. Notice confirmation synchronicities as your divine partner's identity becomes clearer. External validation often appears through seemingly coincidental references, unexpected encounters, or revealing dreams that confirm heaven's revelation. Type 1. Embrace divine surprise to complete your readiness for this sacred disclosure. Your willing acceptance creates perfect receptivity for receiving your partner's identity, regardless of how unexpected it might initially appear. Follow divine guidance precisely. Heaven provides specific initial actions that create optimal conditions for divine partnership manifestation. These sacred steps ensure a proper foundation for your coming union. Begin with internal preparation before external connection occurs. Spiritual alignment creates essential readiness. Daily heart-opening meditation specifically focused on divine love prepares your energy field for sacred partnership. Create space consciously. Practical life adjustments may be necessary to accommodate divine partnership. Follow intuitive guidance about living arrangements, schedule adjustments, or priority shifts that make room for this heaven-centric relationship. Trust divine timing completely while knowing your partner's identity creates natural anticipation. Heavenly orchestration governs perfect connection to timing. Neither force acceleration nor delay inspired action. As divine guidance directs each step, strengthen heaven. Connection increase spiritual communion through prayer, meditation, and sacred study. Ensures clear reception of divine guidance throughout the partnership development process. This vertical align supports your horizontal connection practice. Patient readiness. Divine partnerships unfold according to heavenly rather than human timelines. Maintaining peaceful expectation without anxious striving creates perfect conditions for supernatural orchestration. Type 1 follows sacred guidance to activate divine assistance. With these preparatory steps, your cooperation with heaven's instructions accelerates perfect manifestation of this divinely ordained relationship in 2025. Receive heaven's sacred blessing. Divine partnerships carry special spiritual endowment that enhances both personal fulfillment and kingdom effectiveness. This holy consecration descends upon your coming union. Accept abundant provision. God supplies everything needed for divinely ordained relationships to thrive. Wisdom for challenges, strength during growth periods, joy in connection, and grace for human limitations. This provision activates through conscious reception. Understand blessing dimensions. Your partnership receives specific divine endowments, unusual spiritual intimacy that enhances communion with each other, and heaven accelerated manifestation abilities for kingdom purposes and protective grace during challenging seasons. Feel heaven's favor. Tangibly divinely ordained union often experience supernatural support that becomes evident through unexpected provision, divine intervention, and challenges and unusual open doors aligned with shared purpose. Recognize eternal significance. Partnerships formed through divine orchestration create legacy impact, extending beyond physical lifetimes. Spiritual fruit continues multiplying through generations, fulfilling heaven's original intention. Trust, comprehensive covering from practical needs to spiritual empowerment. Divine blessing provides a complete support system for relationships, serving kingdom purposes. This sacred covering requires only grateful acceptance. Type 1. Receive partnership blessing to activate these divine endowments. Your acknowledgement opens receptive channels for heaven's abundant provision throughout your sacred union. Embrace divine unfolding process. Sacred partnerships develop through divinely orchestrated phases, each serving a specific spiritual purpose in both individual growth and collective mission fulfillment. Trust this perfect progression on heaven's perfect pace. Unlike relationships driven primarily by human emotional convenience, divine partnerships follow supernatural timing that respects necessary growth processes while maintaining momentum toward full purpose manifestation. Recognize integration. Wisdom initial connection leads to progressive spiritual intertwining that creates a proper foundation for lasting union. This divine sequencing prevents premature bonding while ensuring proper relationship grounding. Understands spiritual merger principles. Divine partnerships create a unique third energy through proper soul connection, neither losing individual identity nor remaining completely separate. This sacred balance develops through conscious attention to both individuality and unity. Navigate with divine guidance. Continuous heaven connection provides moment-by-moment wisdom for relationship development decision. This supernatural navigation system ensures optimal partnership, evolution, trust, complete divine provision. Everything required for your sacred partnership to fulfill its complete divine purpose comes supplied through heaven's perfect resource management. This provision operates in both spiritual and practical dimensions. Type 1. Embrace divine partnership to seal your sacred commitment to this heaven-ordained relationship. Your declaration creates covenant connection with the divine orchestration, bringing your shocking but perfect life partner into clear. My child, if you're hearing this message right now, stop everything you're doing. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about our family. There's a darkness that follows us, a shadow that has been hanging over our bloodline for generations. You felt it, haven't you? Those strange feelings, the unexplained events, the constant string of bad luck. It wasn't just coincidence. Our family carries a burden, a curse so powerful it has shaped the lives of everyone who shares our blood. You need to know the truth now before it's too late. The signs are getting stronger and you're old enough to understand what's really happening around you. The nightmares you've been having are not just dreams, they're warnings. I've kept this secret from you, trying to protect you, hoping you might somehow escape it. But the curse doesn't work that way. It grows stronger with each passing day, feeding on your innocence, your unknowing type. Why I'm ready to learn if you're prepared to face the truth about our family's darkest secret. What you're about to learn isn't just about our past, it's about your future, your survival. This curse isn't like the stories you've heard. It's real living, breathing through our family tree, touching everyone who carries our blood. Look around you. Haven't you noticed how every family gathering ends in tears? How success slips through our fingers? Just when we think we've made it, our relationships crumble just as they begin to bloom. The curse is patient, but it's not kind. It waits until you're at your happiest moment before it strikes. I've watched it happen to your aunts, your uncles, your cousins. I've seen it destroy dreams, tear apart marriages, and break the strongest spirits in our family. And now it's reaching for you. Type Y, acknowledge the darkness, to show you're ready to face what comes next. But here's what makes this moment different. You have a chance that none of us had. The curse is strongest when it's hidden, when its victims don't know it exists. By telling you now, at this exact moment, we might have a chance to break its hold. The universe has aligned in a way that hasn't happened in generations. The signs are clear. You're the one who could end this. Don't you see the headaches you've been getting? The strange marks that appear and disappear on your skin the way electronics malfunction around you? These aren't random events, they're the curse testing its power over you. It knows you're special, different from the others. That's why it's been trying harder to break you. We don't have much time. The curse grows stronger with each passing moon, and soon it will try to silence me, just as it has silenced every other family member who tried to expose its existence. Type 1, stand against the curse to strengthen your protection against what's coming, your life, your future. Everything you hope to achieve hangs in the balance. This isn't just about you anymore. It's about every generation that will come after you. The curse has already taken so much from our family. Don't let it take your chance at happiness too. The story of our curse begins 3 generations ago with your great-grandfather, on a night that would change our family's fate forever. Most people in town remember him as a successful businessman who built his fortune from nothing. That's the story we tell at family gatherings, the one written in photo albums and passed down through generations. But the real truth is far darker, far more terrifying than anyone could imagine. Type 1, want to know the truth to uncover what really happened that night in 1943. Your great-grandfather found something ancient, something that should have stayed buried deep beneath the earth while digging the foundation for his new house, the same house where your grandmother grew up. He discovered an old chest sealed with strange symbols that seemed to move in the music moonlight. Every worker on the site felt the darkness radiating from it. Some quit their jobs that very day, warning him to leave it alone to bury it back where it came from. But your great-grandfather's greed was stronger than his wisdom. He opened what should have stayed closed for eternity. Inside the chest was a collection of sacred objects that belonged to a powerful family who lived on our land centuries ago. They weren't just any family, they were keepers of old magic, protectors of ancient knowledge that kept the balance between our world and forces we can't understand. Their bloodline was meant to guard these objects forever. When your great-grandfather took these items and sold them piece by piece for profit, he didn't just steal, heal their possessions. He broke a sacred trust that had lasted for generations. To curse was their revenge, but it was more than that. It was their way of teaching our family about the true price of betrayal. This curse isn't like any ordinary bad luck charm. It's alive, growing, learning. It feeds on our family's strongest desires, turning our greatest dreams into our worst nightmares. Every time someone in our family gets close to true happiness, the curse twists it into something dark and painful. Type 1. Understand the pattern. If you're ready to see how deep this darkness goes, think about every family story you've heard, every whispered conversation that stopped when you entered the room. Look at your Uncle James. He spent 20 years building his company, pouring his heart and soul into it. The day before he was about to sign the biggest deal of his life, everything crumbled. Not just the deal, his entire company collapsed overnight. Remember your Aunt Sarah? She found her perfect love, planned her dream wedding. But minutes before saying, "I do," she discovered a truth so devastating, it shattered not just her relationship, but her ability to ever trust again. And your cousin Michael, His art was going to be featured in the biggest gallery in New York the morning of the exhibition. Every single one of his paintings mysteriously caught fire. These weren't random acts of bad luck. They were the curse at work, following the same cruel pattern it has for 3 generations. The curse grows stronger with each passing generation, like a hunger that can never be satisfied in your great-grandfather's time. It was subtle. Failed businesses, lost opportunities. Broken dreams with your grandparents, it became more aggressive. Broken relationships, mysterious illnesses that doctors couldn't explain, accidents that seemed impossible in my generation. It started attacking us younger, harder, taking more from us each time. Now as it reaches for you, it's more powerful than ever before. Type 1, face the darkness to understand what you're up against. But there's something different about you, something unique that seems to frighten the curse itself. I've been watching you since you were born, seeing signs that none of us have ever shown before. The way things move in your room when you sleep. Not just small objects, but furniture sliding across the floor. How plants don't just grow faster around you when you're happy. They bloom out of season, producing flowers that shouldn't be possible. The way lights don't just flicker when you're angry. They explode in patterns that look like ancient symbols. These aren't signs of the curse getting stronger. They're signs of your power to fight it. Type 1. Accept my power to embrace your true strength. What I'm about to tell you next will shake everything you believe about our family. The curse isn't working alone anymore. Some members of our own family, people people you trust, have been helping it grow stronger. They've made deals with dark forces, protecting themselves by sacrificing others. In our bloodline, they've been watching you since the day you were born, waiting to see if you would show signs of being the one who could break their power. These family members move among us like shadows, attending every gathering, pretending to care while feeding the curse with their dark rituals. They've woven a web of lies so thick that most of our family doesn't even realize they're trapped in it. But I've been watching, learning, gathering evidence over the years. I know who they are, and soon you will too. Type we see the truth to uncover over their identities. You might have already sensed who they are without realizing it. Think about who always seems to succeed, while others fall, who never faces the same tragic accidents that plague the rest of us, who appears moments after disaster strikes, offering help that somehow leads to even greater tragedy. These are coincidences. They're patterns that have been hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone brave enough to see them. The curse has drawn the line through our family tree, those who serve it and those who suffer from it. But your birth changed everything. For the first time in 3 generations, someone was born with the power to challenge the curse, to break the chains that bind our family to this dark fate. That's why I had to wait until this exact moment to tell you the truth. You're not just another victim of this curse, you're the key to ending it. Type 1, am ready to fight, to begin your journey toward breaking this curse that has haunted our family for generations. But just when you thought you understood the full extent of our family's curse, I must reveal something that will shake you to your core. Everything I've told you so far is just the surface of a much darker truth. The chest your great-grandfather found wasn't discovered by accident. He was led there, carefully manipulated by forces within our own family. Type 1. I'm ready for the deeper truth, to understand who really orchestrated our family's downfall. Our family's story on this land goes back centuries, further than anyone knows. We are random victims of an ancient curse. We are the descendants of the very family who created those sacred objects. Your great-grandfather didn't just disturb any ancient artifacts. He broke a sacred trust that our own bloodline had sworn to protect for generations. The truth is, our family has always had 2 sides, the protectors and the betrayers. Type 1, see the division to understand this ancient conflict. Look closely at our recent family gatherings. Notice how certain members never seem to experience the same misfortunes as the rest of us. How they always appear moments after tragedy strikes, offering help that somehow makes everything worse. These aren't just lucky relatives, they are the current keepers of our dark legacy for generations. They've been selecting specific children from each family branch, marking them for what they call special training. These chosen ones disappear for years, only to return completely transformed. Type 1, recognize the pattern to see how they choose their victims. Think about your cousin Emma, who vanished for 3 years under the excuse of studying abroad. Remember how she never sent a single photo, how her parents couldn't tell us which school she attended when she returned? Something was different. Her eyes held secrets. Her smile never reached her eyes. The and rooms would grow cold when she entered. Emma wasn't alone. There were others, 12 in total. One from each branch of our family tree. They were chosen, trained, and transformed into something that walks the line between human and something else entirely. These chosen ones serve a terrible purpose. They don't just maintain the curse. They feed it with our family's pain. Every broken dream, every failed relationship, every lost opportunity becomes fuel for their power. They've created a system so perfect that our family members willingly turn to them for help, not realizing they're feeding the very force that destroys them. Type 1. Understand their manipulation to learn how deep their control goes. The symbols are everywhere, hidden in plain sight. Look at the family crest hanging in every relative's home. The pattern isn't just decorative, it's a binding spell keeping us all connected to their dark power. The jewelry they wear at family gatherings, the strange marks they paint on our children's birthday cards, even the way they arrange family photos. Everything serves their ritual purpose. Their power flows through these symbols, watching us, controlling us, feeding off our despair. But here's what: they don't want you to know their grip on our family is weakening each generation. They need more victims, more pain, more suffering to maintain their control. They're getting desperate, making mistakes, leaving traces of their dark rituals where others can find them. The power they stole from our ancestors is failing, and they know it. Type 1. See their desperation to understand how we can use this against them. You're not the first to discover these truths. Others have seen through their deception, but they were silenced before they could act. Your Aunt Maria's car accident. She found their secret meeting place beneath the old family library. Cousin David's sudden move to Australia. He discovered their book of rituals and had to be removed. Uncle Peter's mysterious illness. He was getting too close to exposing them. They're watching us right now deciding whether you'll be their next chosen one or their next victim. This is why I had to tell you today. At this exact moment, you're approaching the age of selection. Soon they'll come to you with offers that seem too good to be true. They'll promise to free you from the curse, to give you power beyond imagination. But it's all a terrible lie. The power they offer comes at the price of your humanity, your connection to true magic, your very soul. Type 1. Reject their false promises to declare your stance against their darkness. What makes you different? What makes them truly fear you? Is that you were born with a power. They can't corrupt. Those incidents in your room, the floating objects, the strange lights, the whispers in the dark. That's your true inheritance breaking through. You don't need their dark rituals or blood sacrifices. Your power comes from a pure source, from the original protectors of our family's legacy. The same power they've tried to corrupt for generations. It flows naturally through your veins. The time has come for you to face the choice that will affect not just our family, but the balance of power that has controlled us for generations. The curse can be broken, but not through their methods of sacrifice and suffering. It must be broken by someone who carries both the blood of the betrayers and the power of the original protectors. That someone is you. You're the first in generations to have this combination of powers. Type 1. Accept my true destiny to begin the final phase of our family's redemption. But be warned, the moment you accept this truth, they will know the chosen one will feel their power weaken, and they will come for you with everything they have. They'll try to turn our family against you, make you doubt your own mind, even make you question this very conversation. Their first attack will be subtle, strange dreams, unexplained fears, doubts that creep into your mind late at night. Then they'll become more direct, using our own family members as weapons against you. Type 1. And prepared for battle to arm yourself with the knowledge you need to survive. Now listen carefully, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about your destiny. The curse, the chosen ones, the family secrets. They're all part of something far bigger than you could have imagined. Type 1. Am ready for the final truth, to receive the knowledge that will either save or destroy our entire bloodline. Remember those strange dreams you've been having since your 13th birthday? The ones where you're standing in a circle of light surrounded by shadows that whisper your name. Those weren't just dreams, they were messages from the original protectors of our family's power, reaching across time to prepare you for this moment. Every nightmare, every unexplained feeling, every moment was leading you here. The chosen ones know about these dreams. That's why they've been watching you so closely. adding extra spells around your room at night, placing their dark markers on your bedroom window. They're afraid because they know what these dreams really mean. You're not just another potential threat to their power. You're the one prophesied to end their reign completely. Type 1. Embrace my true calling to understand the full weight of your destiny. Here's what they've been desperately trying to hide. Our family's curse isn't really a curse at all. It's a protection spell gone wrong. A desperate measure put in place by our most powerful ancestors to prevent the chosen ones from gaining absolute power. The suffering in our family isn't just random cruelty. It's a side effect of an ancient magic, working to keep something far worse from breaking free into our world. Every time the chosen ones take a new child, every time they perform their dark rituals, they are not just feeding on our family's pain. They're trying to break this protection spell. They need 13 chosen ones to complete their circle of power. Right now, they have 12. You were meant to be their 13th. The final key to unlocking powers that should never be released. Type 1. Defy their plans to stand against their dark ambitions. But your birth changed everything. The ancient protection spell recognized something in your blood, a perfect balance of light and shadow that hasn't existed in our family for generations. That's why your power manifests differently. When others in our family show signs of magic, it comes from darkness and pain. Your power comes from light, from life itself. Haven't you noticed how plants flourish in your presence, how animals are drawn to you, how the air itself seems to sing when you're truly happy? The chosen ones have noticed too, and it terrifies them. They've spent centuries carefully breeding our family line, arranging marriages, causing accidents to eliminate those who carried too much of the original power. But somehow, against all their careful planning, you were born with exactly what they've been trying to eliminate: the pure, untainted power of our family's original protectors. This is why everything in your life has been building to this moment. Every coincidence, every seemingly random event was actually preparing you for what comes next. Type 1. Accept my true power to begin the awakening that the chosen ones have feared for generations. But with this knowledge comes great danger. The moment you begin to embrace your true power, they will feel it all. 12 of them will know instantly that their worst fear has come true. They'll abandon their subtle manipulations and come for you with everything they have. You'll face challenges that will test not just your newfound powers, but your very soul. You will need to learn quickly to master abilities that others have spent lifetimes trying to control. The floating objects in your room, that's just the beginning. The true power of our bloodline includes abilities that have been lost to time. The power to heal with a touch, to see through the veils between worlds, to command the very elements themselves. Type 1. Begin my training to start unlocking these ancient abilities. Most importantly, you'll need to gather allies. Not everyone in our family is lost to darkness or bound by fear. There are others who have been waiting, watching, preparing for someone like you to emerge. They've stayed hidden, protecting small pieces of our true heritage, keeping ancient knowledge alive through secret stories and hidden symbols. These allies will come forward when you're ready, when you begin to show signs of awakening. They'll appear in unexpected ways: a distant cousin with a mysterious book, a forgotten who knows the old ways, even seemingly ordinary family members who have been silently resisting the chosen one's influence. Type 1. Call to my allies to begin drawing these hidden protectors to your side. The final battle for our family's soul will not be fought with violence or dark magic. It will be won with truth, with light, with the very power that the chosen ones have tried to corrupt. You'll need to show our family a different path to prove that there's strength in something other than fear and pain. The curse can be broken, not by force, but by healing the ancient wounds that have been festering in our bloodline for generations. This is your moment of choice. Everything I've told you leads to this decision. You can walk away now. Try to live a normal life, always looking over your shoulder, always wondering when they'll come for you, or you can stand and fight. Embrace your true heritage and become what you were always meant to be. The light that breaks through generations of darkness. Type 1. Choose my destiny to make your final decision. Remember, whatever you choose, you're not just deciding for yourself. You're choosing for every generation that will come after you, for every child who might be born into our family's legacy. The time of hiding, of running, of living in fear is over. The The power to change everything rests in your hands type. When I'm ready, when you're prepared to take the first step on this journey, but remember, once you begin, there's no turning back. The chosen ones will know, the ancient powers will awaken and stop everything you're doing right now. God has just revealed something incredible about your eyes tonight. A divine change is coming to your vision. A gift that only happens to 1 in 1,000 people. This isn't just another message. This is your spiritual awakening. The angels are surrounding you right now, preparing your eyes for something special. That slight tingling you might feel around your eyes. Those random flashes of light you've been seeing, the way colors sometimes look brighter. These aren't just normal changes, they're signs of your spiritual sight. Awakening, pay very close attention, because what's about to happen to your eyes is sacred and rare. Your guardian angels woke me up at 3 hours, and to share this message, they showed me exactly how your spiritual vision will open tonight, and why you've been chosen for this gift. The divine realm is buzzing with excitement about your eye activation. Angels are literally gathering around you. Right now, preparing your energy field for this sacred change. Everything you've been experiencing lately has been leading to this moment. Quick, press the like button right now to activate your eye energy. The angels say this simple action will begin opening your spiritual vision centers. Don't wait. Your third eye is already starting to pulse with divine light. Your guardian angels are hovering near your eyes, sprinkling sacred light into your vision. They are so excited because they know what you're about to see. The spiritual realm is already becoming clear around you. The timing of you finding this message isn't random. Your eyes have been preparing for weeks. Type I accept divine vision if you've been seeing unusual lights or colors lately. These are the first signs that your spiritual sight is awakening. This is the strongest eye activation I've ever channeled. The angels are literally creating a circle of light around your head right now. But you must act fast. This special window of divine vision only stays open tonight. The universe has chosen this exact moment to upgrade your spiritual sight, and your angels want to make sure you're ready. Those little sparkles of light you see when you close your eyes, the way sunlight sometimes feels different lately. The strange urge to look up at the sky die more often. These aren't just random experiences. They're signs that your spiritual vision is waking up. Pay close attention to what's been happening to your eyes lately. Maybe you've noticed colors looking brighter. Maybe you've started seeing tiny dots of light in the air. Maybe you've been drawn to look at certain things without knowing why. The angels have been preparing your vision all along. Your guardian angels showed me the changes happening in your eyes right now. Divine light is already starting to flow through them. That's why you might feel slight pressure or tingling around your eyebrows or the top of your head type. I notice these changes. If you've experienced any of these signs, your angels need to know. You're aware of these sacred changes. They're working hard to prepare your eyes for tonight's activation. The spiritual realm is showing me your eye energy right now. It's glowing with golden and purple light, the colors of divine vision. Every time you blink, this light grows stronger. Your eyes are becoming windows to the spiritual world. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is important. Those dreams where you could see amazing things. Those moments when you thought you saw something out of the corner of your eye, that was your spiritual vision. Trying to open the next few hours are crucial for your eye activation. The universe has created a special window of time tonight when the veil between worlds is thinnest. This makes it perfect for opening your spiritual sight. Your angels are working overtime to prepare your vision. Those moments when your eyes feel tired or strange, that's them adjusting your spiritual seeing frequency. They can only do this work during certain cosmic alignments, and tonight is perfect type. I'm ready for divine sight. If you want to know what happens next, the universe needs to know you're prepared for this gift. Every minute brings your eye activation closer. Pay attention to this warning. If you miss tonight's activation window, your spiritual sight might take months to develop. Naturally, the angels have created a special fast track just for you, but it only works during this sacred time. The spiritual realm is showing me exactly what happens tonight. As you sleep, your eyes will begin to change. You'll wake up, seeing the world in a completely new way. Colors will be brighter, energies will be visible, and spiritual beings will appearing in your awareness. The universe wants you to know this is a rare gift. Only a few people are chosen for this kind of rapid eye activation. If you're seeing this message, your soul has been specially selected for enhanced spiritual vision. Now get ready for the first wave of eye activation. The angels are gathering closer to begin the sacred process. You might feel a gentle warmth around your eyes that's divine light starting to flow into your vision centers close. Your eyes for a moment. Notice any colors or P patterns you see behind your eyelids. The angels say these aren't just random lights, they're your first glimpses into the spiritual realm. Each flash of light is actually an angel touching your third eye type. I welcome spiritual sight to start your first activation. The moment you type this, the angels will increase the flow of divine light to your eyes. Some of you might feel tingling warmth or gentle pressure around your forehead. Your eyes have been waiting for this moment through many lifetimes in your past lives. You were someone who could see beyond the physical world. That ability is awakening again. Now that's why certain places or people sometimes look different to you. Your ancient vision is remembering. Pay attention to this important sign. When you look at the sky today, it might seem more alive than usual. You might notice patterns in the clouds that weren't there before. The angels are already adjusting your vision to see divine messages in nature. The spiritual realm is downloading special light codes into your eyes right now. Each code activates a different type of spiritual sight. Some of you will see auras, others will see angel lights, and some will notice energy fields around plants and crystals. Right at this moment, angels are working on your eyes in the spiritual realm. They're carefully opening your higher vision centers one by one. That's why you might feel different sensations around different parts of your eyes and head. The angels want you to know exactly what they're doing. They're clearing old blocks from your vision times in this life or past lives when you were afraid to see the truth. Each small pain or pressure sure you feel is another block being removed. Type I feel these changes. If you can sense the angels working on your eyes, some of you might feel coolness, others warmth, and some might see colors changing. These are all signs that the activation is working special. Healing angels are placing divine crystals around your eyes in the spiritual realm. These crystals help stabilize your new vision abilities. If you feel sparkles or tingles around your eyes, that's the crystal energy doing its work. Listen carefully, because this is important. The angels are also protecting your physical eyes during this process. They're creating a special shield of light that keeps your eyes safe as they adjust to higher frequencies. That's why some of you might feel a protective bubble around your head. The spiritual realm is buzzing with activity around you. Light beings from higher dimensions have come to assist with your eye activation. They're bringing special tools and energies that haven't been available on Earth before. This is why your activation is happening faster than normal. The angels are showing me the different types of vision you will start developing tonight. Each person's spiritual sight is special, like a fingerprint made of light. Some of you will see auras first, beautiful colors around people and animals. Others will notice angel lights, small sparkles of white or gold that dance in the air. These lights often appear when your angels are trying to get your attention or guide you somewhere important. Type I receive these gifts to see which type of vision is awakening in you. First, the angels will send you special signs today that hint at your main spiritual sight ability. Pay attention to what catches your eye today. If you keep noticing colors around people, you're developing aura vision. If you see sparkles of light, you're tuning into angel frequencies. If plants and crystals seem to glow, you're awakening nature vision. The spiritual realm is showing me something amazing about your particular gift. Some of you will develop the rare ability to see past events and places. Others will see future possibilities glowing around people. A few will even start seeing healing energy and knowing exactly where people need help. Listen carefully, because this is important. Your visions will start small and grow stronger over time. Don't expect to see everything at once. The angels are carefully opening your abilities at the perfect pace for you. Now let's talk about the physical changes happening to your eyes. Don't worry. These sensations are completely normal. Your angels are making sure everything happens safely and comfortably. You might feel gentle pressure around your eyes or forehead. Some people feel warmth, others feel coolness. Your eyes might water more than usual today. These are all signs that the divine light is clearing and upgrading your vision type. I embrace these changes. If you're experiencing any of these sensations, the angels need to know you're aware of these shifts so they can continue the activation process throughout today. You might notice your eyes feeling different. Maybe they feel more relaxed. Maybe colors look brighter. Maybe you're suddenly noticing details you never saw before. Each change is a sign that your spiritual side is awakening. The spiritual realm wants you to know these changes are perfectly safe. Your angels are monitoring every step of this process. If things ever feel too intense, simply say, "Gentle, please," and they'll adjust the energy. Pay attention to these important signs. You might feel drawn to look at certain things. Your eyes might naturally want to rest on specific objects or places. This is your new vision guiding you to look where spiritual activity is strongest. Let's talk about why you were chosen for this special gift. The angels are showing me your soul's purpose, and it's beautiful. You're being given these new eyes because you're meant to help others in unique ways. Some of you will see where people are hurting and know how to help them heal others. We'll see the truth behind situations and help bring clarity. A few of you will even see potential futures and help guide people toward their best path. Type "I accept my purpose" if you're ready to learn more about your special mission. The universe needs you to understand that this gift comes with responsibility. Your new vision isn't just for you. It's for helping make the world better. The spiritual realm is showing how you'll use these abilities. You might start noticing when someone is sad, even if they're smiling. You'll see the light in people's hearts when they need encouragement. You'll know exactly who needs help. Even in a crowd, your angels want you to know you were chosen because of your kind heart. They've watched how you care about others, how you want to make a difference. These new eyes will help you do that in amazing ways. Now, let me show you exactly what you'll be able to see with your new vision. The angels are giving me a clear picture of how your abilities will work in everyday life. Starting tomorrow, you'll begin noticing subtle changes. Colors might look richer. You might see gentle glows around plants and animals. People's emotions might appear as colors or lights around them. Type "I welcome these abilities" to unlock more details about your vision. Gifts. The universe wants you to understand how to use these new abilities in practical ways. Your angels want you to know that learning to use your new vision will be natural and easy. You won't be overwhelmed. The abilities will grow stronger gradually, like a flower slowly opening to the sun. Pay attention to this important message. Your new sight will work best when you're calm and relaxed. When you're stressed or worried, it might get fuzzy. That's normal. Just take deep breaths and trust that your vision will clear again. Your angels want you to know you'll be completely safe with your new vision. They're creating special shields of light around your eyes right now. These shields will protect you as you start seeing into the spiritual world. Think of these shields like special sunglasses that only let in good energy. They'll keep your eyes safe and make sure you only see what you're ready to see. Your angels will adjust these shields as your vision gets stronger. Type "I accept divine protection" to strengthen these shields. The universe wants you to feel totally safe as your vision opens. You will never see anything scary or harmful. Your angels will make sure of that. The spiritual realm is showing me the special angels assigned to guide you. They'll teach you how to use your new sight. When you're not sure what you're seeing, they'll send you clear signs to help you understand. Remember this important truth. You can turn your spiritual sight on and off whenever you want. Just like closing your regular eyes, you can close your spiritual eyes anytime you need a break. Your angels will teach you exactly how to do this. Let me show you exactly what to expect tonight. When your vision starts to change, the angels are giving me a clear preview of your first experiences with spiritual sight. As you're falling asleep tonight, you might notice gentle colors behind your closed eyes. These aren't just normal colors, they're your first glimpses of spiritual light. Some of you see blue and purple, others gold and white. Type "I welcome these visions" to see more about your first experiences. The universe wants you to recognize these special moments when they happen tonight. When you wake up tomorrow morning, things will look subtly different. Colors might seem brighter. The air might look like it's sparkling, and you might notice gentle glows around plants or pets. These changes will feel natural and beautiful. The spiritual realm wants you to know that your first visions will be gentle and gradual. You won't be shocked or overwhelmed. Instead, you'll feel a sense of wonder, like discovering a beautiful secret about the world. Most importantly, these new visions will feel familiar, like remembering something you always knew but had forgotten. Your soul recognizes these sights because you've had these abilities in past lives. Now it's time to prepare for tonight's activation. The angels are giving me exact steps you need to follow. Each step helps your eyes get ready for their spiritual awakening. First, drink more water today than usual. Your eyes need extra hydration as they change. The angels say water helps carry spiritual light through your body. Each sip of water today is with special eye-opening energy type. I prepare my vision to begin these sacred steps. Your angels are gathering around you now, ready to guide you through each part of the preparation process before you go to bed tonight. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Put your hands over your eyes and feel their warmth. Imagine soft purple and gold light flowing into your eyes. This simple action tells your eyes they're about to change. The spiritual realm says to avoid bright screens an hour before sleep. This helps your eyes become more sensitive to spiritual light. If you can look at the sky or stars for bed, the angels will send you special signs through natural light. Most importantly, set an intention for your new vision before you sleep. Simply think about how you'll use this gift to help others. Your pure intentions make your spiritual sight even stronger. The moment of final preparation has arrived. Your eye energy is reaching its highest point ever. The angels have never shown me someone so ready for spiritual sight. Place your right hand over your third eye. The spot between your eyebrows. Feel the gentle warmth or tingling. That's your spiritual vision center powering up. Some of you might even feel slight pressure or pulsing type. I activate my vision for this final energy boost. The universe is downloading special light codes into your eyes right now. These codes will activate fully while you sleep tonight. The spiritual realm is showing me something beautiful about your transformation. The moment your head touches your pillow tonight, thousands of angels will gather around you. They'll work on your eyes while you sleep, carefully opening each spiritual vision center. This is the strongest eye activation I've ever seen. Your angels are literally creating rivers of light that flow straight into your vision centers. This divine light carries ancient wisdom about seeing into the spiritual world. You might feel your eyes flutter or move while you're falling asleep. This is normal. It means your spiritual sight is turning on. Trust every sensation you feel. Your angels are making sure everything happens perfectly. Stand up. Right now. The final moment of eye activation is here. Raise both hands to the sky. The universe is sending down the most powerful wave of divine light ever recorded in the spiritual realm. Your angels are creating a circle of golden light around you. The light is spinning faster and faster, focusing on your eyes. You might feel warmth, tingling, or gentle pressure. These sensations mean your spiritual sight is ready to open. Type I receive divine sight for the final sacred activation. The universe is opening the highest vision centers in your spiritual body. Light beings from every realm are gathering to witness your awakening. This is your moment. The moment your eyes transform from ordinary to extraordinary. Your angels are downloading the final light codes that will activate your spiritual sight while you sleep tonight. Receive this final blessing of divine sight and protection. Your eyes are sealed in sacred light, ready to see the wonders of the spiritual world. Go forward, knowing that your new vision is a gift from God, meant to help and heal others. Your angels will